Hey, this is a get ready with me video, so I hope you guys enjoy as I'm getting ready to go out for some barbecue. So I'm starting off with this fresh face. I'm going to take it from here to here, and it's very simple actually. A lot of these products are double uses. So I'm first starting off with face and body on my skin. I want my skin to look very natural. Again, when this is nighttime, I don't really need to add a primer or anything special, so I already moisturize anyways. So I'm putting that all over my face, then I want my skin to be extra perfect, so I'm using MAC Studio Finish concealer on my pimples and any spots that don't look that great. Now I'm priming my eyes with soft ochre paint pot and using the blush palette with like the bronzy color. This one I'm sure everyone and their mothers have. I'm using that on my bridge, and then I'm also going to be laying this color down with a flat brush because I want it to look like a very subtle smoky eye. Using this duo powder for the eyebrows, I'm using the lighter brown in my outer crease. And so that's going to kind of define it a little bit more and create some dimension in my eyelids. With this highlighter by Nars, I'm using that on my inner corner to highlight, and I'm also going to be using that on my brow bone. With my favorite eyeliner, I'm using that on the very edge of my eyelashes. And you don't really have to be neat with this because we're going to smudge it out with our fingers. I think this is like one of my favorite things to do with this specific eyeliner. It just smudges out perfectly and the fingers are just as good as a pencil brush. With the darker color from the duo, I'm using that on the outer crease to kind of marry together the dark eyeliner with the bronzer. So then I did my eyebrows. I'm taking the lighter duo powder first. Not duo powder, it sounds like I'm saying duo glue, but the duo from Anastasia. I'm taking the lighter color and then blending through, and then any darker areas that I need, like where I need like actual hairs, I'll use with the darker color. Then I'm taking the Prolongwear concealer because I want to look super flawless, and I feel like this concealer with the foundation work the best together. And I'm bringing that underneath the eyes. I use a lot. I used to use a very little amount, and for some reason I got very heavy-handed, but I kind of like the way it looks anyways. It hides a lot of pores, and it feels good on the skin. I don't know. So you can blend that with a sponge. The sponge is like one of my favorite ways to blend it, or a Real Techniques brush. Because the concealer kind of brushed away a lot of the inner corner highlight, I'm redoing that and taking the Nars Albrotross highlighter to the inner corner. With the Fit Me powder, I'm going to use that very lightly with a dual fiber brush on my face to just really set that face and body foundation, because it does tend to get oily throughout the night, for me at least. So I'm taking this bronzer, which is very natural and pretty, very ideal for like a date night when you want to look like your true self. It's not so dramatic and harsh, and I'm bringing that all over the areas that I want to hit, which are the tops of my forehead and the cheekbones. I'm also using the highlighter to highlight my skin. And then I'm taking some more of that duo powder on the bottom lash line just to kind of finish it off. I don't want it to be smoky, I just needed to have some definition there. Then I'm using this blush by Milani as well, and hitting my cheekbones. Yeah, and if the coloring looks off, it's because it was off. I made the settings too bright, so I had to kind of lower it. Anyways, I'll fix them by the next video. So I'm adding these lashes. They're very long, but they look natural because of the way they're skinny. Then I'm taking my final step, which is the Jordana Lip Chubby Pencil. It's one of my favorites. It's so pretty, and it looks so just precious and like dainty and girly. So I hope you guys like this before and after. Let me know what you guys think of my new video setup and if you're into it. Also, be sure to click on my last video that I posted last week and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram. Thanks so much. Bye.